a short one just for you, fam. This man's gonna be a piggyback ride off of the Baba Elder Rasan. He made a video, came out today. It was about some biracial female who says that dark people should be how you saying, really exterminated, deleted, this outbreed, some shit, some kind of word, but we should be taken away, right? Her father's black, her mother's biracial, so therefore she's black, right? But I do understand some of this shit here. Why? Because I have a biracial son myself, right? And I sees the problems with biracial kids. You know what I'm saying? Even biracial ones my age and things like that, right? I met biracial people when I was the first biracial I met was when I was overseas in Germany. You know, their fathers were soldiers and mother German, things like that. And some of I never even knew that shit, that they were biracial until they told me, right? For example, one female. She reminded me of Jan Jackson. She was always at club dancing always, right? She was cool, right? But one day I had a little white girlfriend, Austrian, right? We went down to like the food court and picked up these hot dog with chili on the show, right? So she put mustard all over it there and shit like that. I'm like, fuck you do this for? So I come back to her, like, what the fuck wrong with you? She said, oh, you mess with these white girls. I didn't know she liked me. So you mess with white girls. I said, huh? Fuck it. Then I find out. I knew her brother. Then I found out their mother was German, right? But if you see how she was acting pro-black, right? Only reason she was acting pro-black, why? Because she had a father in her life. Same as her brother. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know them, they act black. You know, they'll be a little lighter than me, but they act black. Why? Because they got a father there. So when you have these biracial kids right there, or women, you see all the internet talking shit, right? About black this, they don't like blacks, whatever, even though they're mixed or whatever. This happens because they go through the same shit that every other kid goes through with a black father. Most of them. They get abandoned. You know what I'm saying? They get fucking abandoned. They don't know their fucking black side. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, fam. Just imagine you're a little biracial kid, say living in Germany, right? If you live in, say, Frankfurt, Germany, the city there, it's cool because it's mixed kids, black kids. It's a fucking melting pot. It's like a New York City. So there's no kind of racism there for schools and things like that, right? But if you have a biracial kid who doesn't know their father and have no kind of feelings, always go home to his German mother, his whole family looks white, he looks brown, they got curly hair, you see his nose, his lips, he sees it, they treat him differently. You know that shit did, you know what I'm saying? How you expect these little kids to feel when they have no kind of support from the black race, you know what I'm saying? Of course they're going to push more to the white side because the white side has been raising them and maybe even talking negative about their black father, fam. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? A white bitch would do that shit, you know what I'm saying? If the man's not around, or if he is a fuck around, just like a black woman will do the same goddamn thing. If the man left her with a kid, she talk bad about it. You hear that shit always. My mother said I look like my father and shit like that, and I want to get rid of these motherfuckers. It's the same type of shit really happens with biracial kids all around the world. Brothers plant them seeds, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes they leave them. They leave them astray, right? They leave them astray. These kids grow up not knowing shit, right? Like my son, you know what I'm saying? He grows up because he sees pops every day, you know. He has a black influence, music, you know. Since a baby, I put Tupac on. So but strictly for my niggas, the first song there. But Pop is a hyper song. People always go to sleep on that shit there. I was like, how you go to sleep on that shit? We always do, you know what I'm saying? He pushes more to the black side. Why? Because he's a father. You know, they taught him things, you know what I'm saying? So you got to extend these kids' lives. If you don't extend their lives as biracial kids, they're going to push to the white side. They're going to see them on interviews, Oprahs, and all these goddamn shows talking about, they hate black people this, and talk negative about them. Because they never seen nothing fucking positive. They have no father to touch them, to pick them up and hold them and say, I love you, little kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have a lot of little kids, biracial kids who are lost. You know, they don't know their black side, you know. I've seen it plenty times. Plenty times. Older dudes, man, you know, whatever it is, they want to hang around, we be inside the park chilling and shit. And some of the biracial dudes, they want to come around, we watch them, let them hang around and feel them out and shit. It's like they lost, you know, they want that black feel, they want that music, they need it. They lost their rhythm, they lost their everything, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because The father fucked their white mother and left them. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up shit there, fam. You know what I'm saying? It just not goes on inside the hoods whenever they go around to the whole fucking world, wherever we land. You know what I'm saying? Women love us. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to plant them seeds. You know what I'm saying? But especially like for soldiers and things like that. These females out there back in days, they fall in love, but knowing damn well we leave in about another 2 years or a year, whatever it is, we're going back to where we come from. You know what I'm saying? So you pop, she get pregnant. You're like, hey, that's on you. I'm gone. And that's why you see lots of little mixed kids overseas with no fathers. You know, they act different. You can tell a mixed kid who has no father and a mixed kid who has a father. You can see the fucking difference, the swag, the way they walk, the way they act, every goddamn thing, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, all you brothers out there, stay in these kids' lives, you know what I'm saying? Stay in these kids' lives. One old head told me before, he said, man, you mess with these white girls? He said, know what y'all should do? Impregnate them. I was like, we're talking about old head, he said, impregnate them and make boys. You know what I'm saying? So you can dilute their race and make their race brown. I was like, wow, good idea, fam. That's like a little bit of reparations there, fam. But now, on a serious tip, stay in your kids' lives no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You mess with that woman there, she might not have been your number one woman, but you have a kid with her. You know, stay in that kid life, you know what I'm saying? All you dudes out there, y'all swirl and stuff. Y'all swirl in my younger ages now, right? Haven't swirled in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Long time. But it really doesn't matter what it is, fam. You got a kid, stay in that kid life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm out, fam. Peace.